Hi, I'm Steve Saylor, I'm blind, and welcome to a different kind of video for my channel, Blind Gamer Reacts. I'm trying something new. If anytime there's going to be a direct style type announcements from either Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo, I'm going to try to be able to at least give a reaction to it based on, mostly from an accessibility standpoint. So we'll see hopefully some hype moments for that I can get into, or just some really cool things I can notice for accessibility wise, or if I see a game that doesn't look like it's going to be great accessibility wise, I'll chat about it as well. So I'm doing this on the fly. I have no idea if this is even going to be a thing. If you like it, leave a comment down below in the comments for this and kind of give me let me know if you like this, or you click the like button. That also works too. All right, 7 seconds. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. I've never done reaction videos before. This is great.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
I wanted to take this moment.
Hi, Phil.
To my best wishes out to everybody in our community. Hope you and your family are healthy and safe. We're all living in extraordinary times right now and making the best of it.
He's got a sweet office.
And I'm really proud of the way that gaming is showing up to play such an important part of so many people's lives right now. Here we are.
Very cool, Phil. Very cool.
Show put together in a way that we've never done before. Our production team, and thanks to all those people, are working remotely to put together
you think that they would have given him a better camera, though, instead of a webcam?
We're also working remotely, but it was really important for us to get an Inside Xbox together, because I think right now we could all use a little bit of entertainment.
Yes.
See some of the stuff that's coming in games. So
yes.
This is the best that we have right now. A lot of uncertainty in the world. You might see some seams in the show. But we thought it was an important thing for us to get out, so we wanted to go do that, and we're really excited about it. We'll be right along.
I love how transparent Phil is with pretty much everything.
So I really do, and hope you
like
enjoy this.
That is such a refreshing thing to be able to see. All right, cool. We're gonna launch with a trailer, hopefully. Peggy 18. You remember those? Inside Xbox. Dope. Let's do it.
Everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of
Graham.
Inside Xbox. That's right, like so many of you, we are working from home. Myself, Katarina, Malik, and of course Larry. I mean, we're not all working from the same room. We are practicing social distancing. This is going to be pretty fun, right? Because you get to look inside our houses. I'm glad I did the tidying up earlier. We've all got kind of different internet connections, but we are not.
That is actually one thing I've kind of noticed that I like a lot, is that you get to see sort of like the inside homes of some of these people and like their office setups, and it's pretty dope.
19, Obsidian's Grounded, and since the announced, we know that the fans have been looking forward.
Yes, Grounded. I want to know more about it.
And the single player. So let's dig in to all of that.
Cool. See, this has like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids kind of vibe, and I'm kind of into it.
Oh, good. You are not dead.
Huh.
I will be helping you out today. First things first, you're not supposed to be here.
Oh.
Secondly, you are very, very, very...
What?
Very small. Refrain from panicking. Thirdly, the machine that could return you to your normal size is currently out of order.
Oh.
And everything in this backyard wants to,
kill you. Or eat you, whatever.
Again, your tiny panic.
Ooh.
Accomplish nothing.
Tiny big spiders.
You are going to need to find a way to survive out here.
I like the art style. That definitely kind of makes it seem like there's a big feel to it, which could mean that this... Ooh. You get to build your own houses and build weapons? Oh, cool. Generally, whenever you see like a kind of a big art style, that generally means like the big UI or the art style of the UI is going to be good. I hope.
You'll either be fine or you will be dead. It's really up to you.
Great, thanks. Oh, it's coming this year. Cool. I think they said it was going to be coming out this year, but I wasn't sure if they're going to do that. COVID-19 or whatever was going to delay it. Go big or never go home. I like that phrase. Yes, I love a good, like, clever turn of phrase.
And you might come across some strange things while looking around.
Like
I'm
what?
not sure who put them here or what they want. What I do know is that they're watching.
Ooh, Okay, I was not 100% sold before. I'm like, oh, July 28th. Ooh, dope. Okay, Obsidian. All right.
At Obsidian, we're really well known.
I was not 100% sold the first time I saw Grounded, but this, that look, I'm kind of sold.
Expand on how we tell stories. So
Xbox Game Pass preview on July 20. Game preview on July 28th. Okay.
A lot of survival games and looking at the genre as a whole to see where we can improve.
Ooh, I'm really digging the art style.
Mental storytelling. So we want to tell the story through the places that you're visiting and do it through the artwork and the atmosphere of the area.
Dope.
It's all handcrafted. We spend a lot of time talking about the tiny little details of.
See, I love how Xbox kind of gives a little bit of behind the scenes look at like how the game is made. They do these little mini docs extremely well.
What's the purpose of this thing?
Ooh,
We want to make all these
laser,
where it's actually a place that feels lived in and it feels alive.
oh my gosh. You can carry stuff. Do you have the same strength as an ant?
First, you're not supposed to be here.
So in the trailer, you've heard a voice, and that's our robot buddy Burgle.
Burgle!
Your pal, and he
looks like Bob from the Nintendo Bob.
that you can talk to if you get lost, if you need some help.
Or that Bob the robot, I think it's what it's called.
Or you will be dead. It's really up to you.
In the trailer, you notice that we do hint at that there's something else going on in the yard, and we do have secrets and layers to discover. So there is some evil force in the yard, and you'll discover who they are.
Ominent?
Throughout the story.
That's ominous. Oh, big spiders, big spiders. Oh.
And it's great.
It's multiplayer
You
too.
can also play single player. We want to support all different types of players. So if you want to be the player who crafts armor and armors up and goes through the adventure, you can do that. If you want to play a stealthy player, you can do that. If you want to just go destroy everything and build up a arsenal of weaponry, you can do that as well.
Oh, cool. Okay, so crafting looks like it's gonna be a big component of this.
What's really exciting to me is that this is just the start of the journey. So when we launch in game preview, the storyline's not going to be finished.
Oh, okay.
I know the team has tons of ideas. I'm sure the community will have tons of ideas.
Don't forget to stay tuned for an exclusive Grounded gameplay stream with the team of Obsidian Entertainment. Oh, okay. I won't be watching that, but I'll just be watching the Inside Xbox. But this looks pretty cool. All right. I'm sold. It looks cool. Accessibility-wise, nothing on the UI interface or whatever, but it looks like it. Hopefully, it'll definitely be pretty good. Obsidian actually has been doing pretty well, accessibility-wise, especially with the recent patch. Oh, coming up. Okay. Ooh. Definitely some cool stuff there. All right. I'm excited.
First gameplay for the beautiful new adventure game, The Last Campfire, and lots more as well. But right now,
cool.
Checking in with a man whose beard is as big as his knowledge of Xbox Series X.
Ooh.
Joining us today is Jason Ronald, who's the director of program management.
Every time I see Jason Ronald pop up, I just love his beard.
Great to see you too, Larry.
Looks like Larry's got a little bit of a beard kind of going too, or he's starting one.
We talked about a lot of different things. Can you kind of go over quickly what they were?
Sure. So it was an exciting time because we finally revealed the full technical specifications of the Xbox Series X. Provided insight into some of the key innovations powering the next generation of gaming.
Jason needs to upgrade his internet, or Larry does. Either way, somebody does.
Built in partnership with AMD, leveraging the latest RDNA 2 and Zen 2 architectures. And we really designed the system to deliver consistent, sustained performance never seen before in a game console. And we really designed it to have the optimal speed balance of power and speed in console design. And it's ultimately about enabling transformative gaming experiences you've never seen before in the living room.
Now, we heard about things like ray tracing and variable rate shading. What does that mean for gamers?
Can you do captions?
Ray tracing has always been the holy grail of computer graphics. But we've never had the power to actually do it in real time.
I just realized I probably should have had that on. Sorry.
Custom hardware to be able to do hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, which is really about
Well, YouTube,
higher
whatever.
fidelity visuals, more immersive environments, things like better lighting, shadows, reflections off water and glass.
I love ray tracing. I love the way it looks.
For 3D spatial audio, so that you get a much more immersive experience. You mentioned variable rate shading. Variable rate shading is really about delivering new levels of performance and efficiency to developers so that they can go well beyond the raw power of the box itself, because they can be more precise about where they choose to spend graphics power in different.
Actually, I'm gonna turn it off just because
without
it's not really hitting the right
And then on the audio side,
the right
we developed
captions.
a custom hardware audio block so that we could actually offload that work from the CPU, and that means that you're going to get a much richer audio experience. But because we've offloaded it from the CPU, that means you're going to have more complex AI, better animation, more denser, richer worlds. Then you look at something like Quick Resume. Quick Resume is actually built on top of the Xbox Velocity architecture, which actually just...
I mean, we've kind of already seen a lot and heard a lot about this already, but I only just realized now, technically, Inside Xbox hasn't even talked about this yet, so this is their first time discussing it, because every other video was done on other channels, on YouTube channels, so...
and play games without using these
Ori, I just wish that was a little bit more accessible. I had a tough time with it.
Xbox Velocity architecture. What is that, and what is it going to mean to gamers?
The Xbox Velocity architecture is really defined by 4 major components.
Okay.
First is the custom designed NVMe SSD.
All right.
And it's going to deliver levels of performance you've never seen in console gaming before. The next is we have a dedicated hardware decompression block so that we can take those assets and expand them so that developers have direct access to them in real time, so that you get much more dense worlds, richer textures, more dynamic environments. The next thing is we actually have a new member of the DirectX family called Direct Storage, which is a brand new API that gives developers direct low-level access to the NVMe controller. And then finally we have
that's interesting.
feedback streaming, which actually allows developers to on-demand request data from the solid-state storage drive, and that acts as a memory multiplier. So when you think about these large open world games like a Red Dead Redemption 2 or an Assassin's Creed Odyssey, we wanted the technology to fade into the background so that players just get that really rich, dynamic, immersive environment, unlike what you've ever seen.
That's pretty dope, because NVMe is using a lot of higher-end computers.
Xbox Series X, including what this is.
Ooh, he's got the little adapter.
So what you just held up was the 1 terabyte Seagate
Storage, okay.
expansion card for Xbox Series X that we've developed in partnership with Seagate. And that matches the internal performance exactly. And it's all about sustained performance. So if a game takes full advantage of the Xbox Velocity architecture, that same game can live on the internal storage or can live on that external expanded storage card, and you'll get the exact same performance. But at the same time, too, we know...
Yeah, so NVMe, basically, a lot of high-end computers use it for, especially for like video editing, because you can be able to use that as sort of like extra RAM, so that when you're editing video, when it's rendering out the video, it can essentially do it in real time at full quality. So having the access to that solid state drive is great. So that could definitely open up the right speed or the right hard drive space for like open worlds.
Who have plenty of games that they love playing.
Thanks, Jason. Now I want to be super clear about what Jason just said. You can always take your Xbox One games and play them directly off your external hard drive when connected.
Which I do have, yeah.
Now for Xbox Series X games, you can certainly store them on your external hard drive, but when you're ready to play them, you're going to want to move them to the internal SSD or the Seagate expansion drive.
That's the thing I'm not too sure about.
From the team, we're just really
excited the Xbox Wire at probably
later this year. We're going to be delivering 4 generations of content. Thousands of games will be available on day one. And we're really excited by what developers are doing right now to build new games for the Xbox Series X. So we're excited to ship it later this year.
Jason Ronald, Director of Program Management for Xbox Series X. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's the one thing I'm concerned about is how much space is Xbox Series X games going to take.
Coming up in just a little bit, we're going to give you the 5 things you need to know for Gears Tactics, which launches on April 28th. But first, it's time for the roundup, and there's a lot to cover. So I have my little tablet here as a little cheat sheet. All right, it's been a great time recently for Xbox Game Studios. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is out now and launched near universal critical acclaim, cementing a franchise that fuses great.
Love that Xbox is working with the helping to fund for funding for finding a vaccine for coronavirus. That's good.
Competitive team-based brawler Bleeding Edge also launched. I'm Team Buttercup, by the way, complete with a colorful cast of characters.
Bleeding Edge is pretty dope.
Character abilities and some of the most
definitely recommend checking that out for accessibility wise. It's not super great off the hop, but there's definitely some benefits accessibility wise. I've been told that State of Decay 2 is actually pretty decent too. I may want to jump into that, see what that's like.
Remastered graphics and audio, and hundreds of tweaks for longtime fans and newcomers. And of course, Ori, State of Decay 2, and Bleeding Edge are all available on Xbox Game Pass for console.
God, I love Xbox Game Pass.
We also have big news on the Apex Legends front. Respawn and EA announced a limited-time Old Ways event starring everyone's favorite Allfather devotee, Bloodhound.
Yeah.
Bloodhunder will slaughter.
This unique event puts a cooperative spin on the Apex recipe as you band together to defeat waves of prowlers.
That's an interesting idea for Apex.
Items including 12 legendary skins. I might be just as excited about the announcement that the fan favorite duos mode is back permanently. Thank you, Respawn. Oh, and in true Apex Legends fashion, it's available right now.
Nice.
And now,
like Respawn just kills it. Like last year, they had some pretty good games accessibility wise.
The game will be coming to Android and iOS on May 5th.
Oh, Forza Street.
Oh. Forza experience designed to be played anytime, anywhere, and excite anyone interested in building out their car collection while winning minutes-long street races in Miami.
Oh, they just basically just took all Need for Speed Heat and just went with it.
When the game goes live. And this is important because everyone who plays the game in the first 30 days will walk away with a 2017 Ford.
Wow, they literally almost just shaded Need for Speed Heat. Damn, turn 10. Okay.
And to make your time indoors a little easier to pass, Gears 5 is free to play this week for Xbox Live Gold members on Xbox and Windows 10, and it's completely free to everyone on Steam. And while you're playing the game,
wow, everyone to play on Steam.
The Dave Bautista skin and Batista bomb finisher move, and man, I would.
That's cool. It's free. It's also free on Game Pass as well, but I like that they're at least doing a few days of free if you don't have Game Pass.
Batista bombs you. That has nothing to do with Xbox.
Batista.
And finally, as we look ahead, we can see Minecraft Dungeons on the horizon as it readies for its new release date of May 26th. This 4-player co-op game, which offers both online and couch co-op.
See, these kind of style, like overhead RTS kind of style games, I have a little bit of an issue with, just because there's some really small details in there, and it's just so frenetic that I'd be afraid that I would not be able to see where the heck I am or what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. That's my only concern with Minecraft Dungeons.
Category to the Minecraft Marketplace, including free education content. The educational content lets players explore the International Space Station through
wow!
Learn to code with a robot. Visit famous.
Oh, cool!
3D fractals.
I knew they did this for education, but that is actually pretty dope that they designed this. Oh, wow.
All right, now on to one of my favorite parts of the show where we get to announce a bunch of great new games coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC and for console.
Come on. Give me the good stuff, Graham.
Coming soon to Xbox Game Pass for console. The satirical sci-fi space adventure Journey to the Savage Planet lands.
That is coming to Game Pass. Okay. Cool.
A low-level new employee of Kindred Aerospace to explore.
I saw some good things about it, but I heard that there's not a lot to it.
And coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC, if you're one of those people who knows all about the beautiful game from the comfort of your armchair, it's time to put your reputation on the line in Football Manager 2020. Every decision counts. Also coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC is the Watch Your Step or Die RPG Mistover.
Okay. Right.
And a nostalgic romp through the Upside Down in Stranger Things 3.
Oh, they actually put okay. Again, with these sort of top-down
And coming to both Xbox Game Pass for console and PC, the immensely popular
Gang Beasts
platform puzzler Human Fall Flat.
Oh, Humans Fall Flat. Okay. Well, I mean, Gang Beasts is basically.
This frozen mountain environment will
Oh,
have
gosh.
snowy peaks to underground caverns in search of gold. You can look forward to its release in the spring, and not only that, the Xbox Game Pass members will have access to the DLC on the day it launches.
Okay.
And coming from Kemco, the RPG specialists, Alvastia Chronicles. Join siblings Alan and
No idea what that is.
avenge their parents' deaths and attempt to restore peace to Alvastia in heated turn-based battles with up to 13 party members.
Okay.
And we are pumped to debut the
Oh, the
next
Yakuza. Right.
classic series, Yakuza. Yakuza Kiwami is an extreme remake of the game's first installment from 2005. It takes you back to where it all began. When
I've heard good things about Yakuza. Never played it before. It kind of came at a time when I was very, either not really playing games at all or just very casually playing games. So it's good it's coming on Game Pass. That's awesome. Oh, I mean, there's a few things in there that look cool.
And don't forget, the team recently added perks, which adds regular content drops for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members. Right now, on both PC and console, and brand new to perks, you can get 5,000 My Team points and 30 skill boosts from NBA 2K20. An Xbox
Coming up
starter
at Project
bundle
X. Come on.
for Warframe.
Please just tell me that iOS is going to be available. I want to play xCloud on my iPad so bad.
You can still get an Ori
Or even on my phone, too.
Flag, Sail,
I just need an iOS.
Sea of Thieves, a 5-god bundle pack in Smite, and 3
I never really got into perks that much. Nothing really kind of like interest me as far as like what to redeem them for, but I may get into it. I may get into it.
Xbox Game Pass app. That's on mobile, PC, or Xbox One, and you can access your perks from anywhere. Today, it's also great to be able to give a huge welcome to our friends from Japan and South Korea. Now, from April 14th, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for PC and for console will be available for the very first time in Japan.
Nice.
For our friends in South Korea, from April 14th, Xbox Game Pass for PC will be included for free as part of your Ultimate membership or available for standalone purchase. So welcome.
Nice.
Oh, and it was great to see Journey to the Savage Planet being added to Xbox Game Pass, but I'm also delighted to announce that there's some brand new DLC coming to the game. So
all right.
Hey, friendo. Just letting you know, I've got another mission request from Kindred.
Hey, you may have bought this.
That's garbage.
We put stuff on it. Now it's ours.
Ignore him. But what are Viper doing here? See what else you can do. I'm sending him.
Creepy. Oh. All right.
Stop touching my stuff.
Checking the Kindred database. I think I can
Ooh, you get a jetpack. Underwater boots.
Don't touch that. You're so greasy. Seriously. Okay. Enough is enough. Sending in the troops now.
Uh-oh. Big giant robots.
Now we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, Gears. We are going to be checking in with Tyler Billman, Creative Director for Gears Tactics, which is coming out on PC on April 28th and then Xbox later this year.
Now, this is something I've been looking into a little bit and just kind of seeing where this could be able to be taken. Unfortunately, with like these kind of games, as cool as they are, everything is really tiny, and for blind players, that might be a little bit difficult.
Gears Tactics was developed by a small, passionate team.
It looks cool though, but I do have high hopes with the coalition because they do understand accessibility, and they did a great job with Gears 5. So I'd be interested to see what they do with Gears Tactics.
We serve you a lot of enemies per encounter, and we give you a free action system. So you have 3 actions per unit that you can use to move, shoot, or apply your skills as you want.
Yeah, it's just the text size just seems to be a bit iffy.
In Gears Tactics, the main character is Gabe Diaz. Gabe is a reluctant leader who's found himself in the motor pool due to circumstances beyond his control, and he's pressed back into service because of the emerging monstrous threat coming from underground. If the name sounds familiar, he is in fact Kate's dad, Kate being the main character in Gears 5.
Just like we planned it.
In Gears Tactics, Gabe is on the hunt for an evil locust named Ukon.
All right.
Now, Ukon is a genetic... He's the monster that makes monsters. The corpsers, the Brumox, the big bosses that you see in Gears of War, that's Ukon's handiwork.
Interesting.
Executions will keep you in the fight. Gears of War has always featured these incredible executions that you can do with the Lancer assault rifle or the Nasher.
They do that pretty well.
Executions have a strategic value.
How is that even possible?
If you run forward and execute an enemy, it will actually grant bonus actions to the entire squad. This means you can keep moving forward and keep your momentum. In addition, everything in the game is earnable. There'll be no loot boxes, no microtransactions.
Nice.
What you see, you can earn. Gears Tactics is full of customization options. There are 5 different classes in the game, each with 30 or more skills.
Okay, so the UI on that, a lot of text there, a lot of...
Weapon has 5 mod slots, so you can
Okay,
all this together
bit of concern with the UI.
Win the way you want to win.
A lot of small text.
We also have a cosmetic customization system. Each soldier has 3 slots: the helmet slot, the torso slot, and the
There's also some potential colorblind issues with the enemies or health and your health with using red and blue. Hopefully there's some colorblind options available.
You can totally do that. There you have it, 5 badass things about Gears Tactics. Gears Tactics went gold today. You can pre-order now to play on Steam or Windows 10, and it's included in Xbox Game Pass for PC. Watch for it on Xbox consoles later this year.
Okay. Hopefully they got some time to improve the accessibility.
xCloud to 11 new territories in Western Europe. If you're in any of the regions you see on the screen right now, head to xbox.com/game streaming to register.
Good for you.
To our friends at EA who are adding 3 new games to play in the Project xCloud preview today. First up is one of BioWare's finest, the epic fantasy role-playing game Dragon Age Inquisition.
Nice.
Next up is the return of Yarny in the beautiful side-scrolling platformer puzzler Unravel.
Platformers I just can't do well at all.
Joins the service as well, allowing fans to live their best virtual
I don't think I've ever actually played a Sims game ever.
And now for a couple of indie darlings coming to Xbox very soon. And for one of them, I mean really soon.
Let's see. Why does this look familiar? What is this? I recognize this, but I can't remember. I can't place it. It's gory, whatever it is. Woof. So I mean I like the retro style of games. Looks like it's kind of small. Hotline Miami, that's why it looked familiar. I was like, I've never played it before, that's why. Okay, I've seen a lot of it now. Oh, it's actually available, the collection's available now. All right, okay, cool. I could not pronounce that name. What was that? Ooh, really small text. That's also another thing that indie games, especially these kind of using the retro style art, is that text size is pretty small. Oh, great! There's a fire alarm happening in my building. Hold on. Oh no! Hold on.
All right, so let's talk about Hell Games. they are best known for creating the procedurally generated infinite universe of No Man's Sky, which Xbox fans continue to enjoy. But inside this small UK-based studio is an even smaller team that has been working on a passion project, which is
all right, it stopped. Oh gosh.
Here's lead designer Steve Burgess to take us through for the first time the first few minutes of gameplay for The Last Campfire.
Last Campfire. Cool.
I'm Steve Burgess, the designer on The Last Campfire.
Oh, that's right. This is
an Xbox One exclusive of a couple of
it's for the guys of No Man's Sky.
Our story begins in the dark, in a hopeless place where a lost ember sleeps.
This is really exciting for me, actually. We've been working on this game for a few years.
This looked pretty cool when I saw the trailer a little bit ago. I can't remember when they announced it. Oh no, it was announced at was this announced for, I think this was for the Switch.
This is Ember. And somehow they've become lost.
Ember ran without hesitation.
Ooh, I love this art style.
Glistened in the light.
Oh, cool!
The painting glowed, reacting to Ember's presence. It showed a moment from the first Ember story. Ember just hoped it would show the way home.
What you're seeing now is the narrator. She follows you through the game and fills out some of the backstory as you're travelling and reacts to your actions.
It was a relief to find someone else, though the stranger was deathly still.
Hopefully you can see that the world looks quite charming.
I like that there's voice narration and there's text narration. Like that is good for accessibility. Oh, I love it. I wish more games would do this. More narration for their subtitles.
It's kind of charming duck.
Even if there's no voiceover for any of the characters. Oh, please, just keep doing more of this.
I really love this moment with Ember. It's the first time Ember's seen a skeleton. Despite that, Ember's first thought is empathy. A little touch on the shoulder to say sorry and pay respect.
Okay, I like the
The satchel felt heavy. Ember looked inside.
I like that there is there's background to the subtitles.
Of the first Ember.
Okay, maybe not that particular moment,
On the floor was
but at least in the main.
We've taken a lot of different inspirations for making the game.
Oh, I love it. I love that they're stylizing with the subtitles. Oh, that is so cool.
Something about the door felt wrong.
Bit issue with the sort of colorblind, because it does look like it's using different colors for emphasized words, but hopefully there's colorblind options.
This won't always be a happy tale. Moments like this,
This is gorgeous.
He's our entire art team. Just one man has made all the art and animation that you can see.
Ember departed, thinking only of the stranger.
Ooh, I am liking this. This gives me pretty good, pretty high hopes.
Taking in all the scenery as they're wandering around.
The stairway led to an unfamiliar forest.
Okay, the font that they chose for that
Stories of the first Ember were
is it can be a bit unreadable,
through the forest would lead to the campfire.
but
Sometimes I'm playing a new build, and I'm used to seeing this white box layout, and I've taken it back. He's transformed it completely with so much love.
The flame called out to Ember.
I just like the style, the artistic style of the subtitles. These look great. Yeah, so the discovering a purpose, that text can be a bit hard to read. It's the only sort of criticism or feedback that I would give on that.
Within reach.
We wanted the interactions to feel really tactile. You don't just press a button, you're pulling on a lever or tugging at the chain.
The flame spoke and Ember listened.
This tactile feel becomes really important and a big part of the game later on. Most games with puzzles tend to have a format of a series of increasingly difficult versions of the same puzzle. But for Campfire, we were trying to make it so that each puzzle you encounter feels new or has a unique twist. It's almost like a smorgasbord of all different types of logic puzzles. Like here, as you step out into the forest for the first time. It's a welcome relief to be outside, but then you kind of realise that this forest still might not be safe. And I think they're just understanding that this place they're trapped in is a dangerous one and they might never escape. Finding a McKinley is actually one of the big themes at the heart of the game. And learning to appreciate just how fragile that hope can be.
As the forlorn Ember awoke, the campfire flickered into life.
Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek.
That is dope. I like it. I liked it.
Coming up next, we will show you new Xbox Game Bar features.
But first, we want to highlight some features that will help you take the most out of your Xbox One console. And if you're a parent, we want to ensure you feel comfortable with how much your kids are playing.
I'm blown away by Last Campfire. I wasn't sure about it when I saw it on the Switch, Nintendo Direct, Mini Direct. But
first up is Copilot, which allows 2 different controllers to act as if they are one controller.
It's a great accessibility thing.
Newer players that are just getting comfortable playing games, players that require a unique configuration to play, or just to simply add a cooperative approach to any game. You can enable Copilot by heading to Settings, Ease of Access, and then Controllers.
Damn, I love when Microsoft really put... they talk a lot about accessibility, and they put it front and center, and Copilot is definitely one, because Copilot can definitely work with this guy, with the adaptive controller. That's guy I was meant to be played with as well. Oh!
Xbox One is set up.
I love it. I love it. And it has so many benefits, not only just for accessibility, but for so many different benefits that it allows more players to be able to play. Oh, thank you, freaking Microsoft. I love it. I love it.
We have which allows you to browse and create posts to find new players to play with. Let's say you need a 4th crewmate for Sea of Thieves. No problem. Simply head to the official club for the game, and you can.
I never really used the looking for group. I was always a bit worried about
multiplayer tab. Next up is gifting content like Xbox Digital Games and Xbox Game Pass. If you're feeling generous, you simply choose Buy as Gift when browsing the store, and then send directly to either a gamertag or someone's email address.
That's cool.
Finally, don't forget you can play music in the background on Xbox One, even when playing a game. With supported apps like Pandora and Spotify, you can simply launch the app, choose the music you want to play, and then move on to anything else you'd like to do. You can then bring up the guide and control the music whenever you'd like.
Oh, I never really used Spotify for that, but that's cool.
In just a moment, we're going to get an update on Sea of Thieves' new April update, but we have some great news for new features coming to Xbox Game Bar in Windows 10. We're partnering with RAZER and XSplit to integrate features that PC gamers commonly use right into the overlay, which means you don't have to run those apps separately anymore, unless you want to. What does that mean for you? With XSplit integration, for example, you can control your stream right from the Xbox Game Bar, including starting and stopping your stream.
That is dope.
Interacting with chat and checking out recent events and stats to help you with your viewer engagement.
You know, I never really gave Xbox Game Bar a full shake.
Press of one button, which will end unnecessary processes and services running in the background to help free up resources on your PC.
Huh. Cool.
These are just a couple of examples of the RAZER and XSplit integration. For all the details, be sure to head to Xbox Wire for more information. We'll continue building on these partnerships and expanding Xbox Game Bar's functionality in the months to come. Now, if you're interested in checking out these new features early, just head over the Windows Insider program at insider.windows.com.
Very cool. Very cool.
We've been living the Be More Pirate life for over 2 years.
Yar, matey, the Sea of Thieves update for April.
Their heart, their soul, their passion in it building out.
Gotta give it up for Rare for really sticking with this game and adding a lot of content. I know my friend Zach or CG Photo loves this game.
Ready for battle with Sea of Thieves and our next monthly update, Ships of Fortune.
Ships of Fortune.
The trading companies of the Sea of Thieves want you.
I need to get like a crew together to be able to play this because playing it by yourself is kind of difficult, and that's something that I'm like I can never really understand. Oops, the fire alarm's going off again. What the heck? Hold on.
You can join any of the existing trading companies, as well as the newly established Reaper's Bones. This sinister lot are all about battle and bloodshed, and would like nothing more than for you to burn the other emissaries to the ground.
Wait, what? What's going on?
And in the arena, our explosive competitive
Stopped again.
We've overhauled the matches to make them even more.
Oh my gosh, this dang fire alarm in my building. It just keeps going off and on, I swear. Okay.
You'll have to battle hard to secure victory.
What'd I miss?
with each contest now slashed from 24 to 15 minutes. Whether you're fighting for glory in the arena or battling for loot and adventure, if you find yourself on the wrong end of a blunderbuss, your crew will now have a brief window to revive you and bring you back into the fight.
That's cool.
That's not all. Over in the Pirate Emporium, we've got fancy new emotes. A stunning Saberwolf-inspired ship set.
Ooh, I like the look of that.
The introduction of cats.
Oh my gosh, there's so many of my friends are gonna love these. Oh, damn. Oh, this just sold a lot of copies.
Cats are like
that just sold a lot of copies right there. Just the addition of cats alone.
ships of fortune.
Oh gosh.
Hey everyone, Joni, Sea of Thieves executive producer here, and you join me from the slightly unusual kind of environment that is my back garden in a beautiful English spring. First of all, really cool to just be able to show you the latest content update, Ships of Fortune. Really excited about how that's just going to just dynamically change the way the whole sandbox plays.
Very cool, very cool.
And we've recently celebrated our
2-year anniversary. Sea of Thieves is kind of one of those games that
it's been such a journey going on.
it has a
2018 launch and all
it has a tricky for accessibility in that the stylized font that they use can be difficult to read when it's small, and that's kind of it's mainly because it uses a serif font, and I get it, it's the aesthetic style of Sea of Thieves, but when you have a serif font, when you lower the font size, it makes it hard to read and basically unreadable for people.
No. What do you mean? What do you mean no?
What do you mean no?
Come on, don't be
No. Typical Joe. But hey, great to know as always.
Well, you look like it's about to reveal something. But yeah,
I am done for
at least for my sake, it can be a bit difficult.
It's been a pleasure. I hope you all stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll hand over to Larry to wrap things up. See ya.
All right, that'll wrap it up for us here at Inside Xbox. But don't go away. Coming up next, we have an extended live look at Grounded from Obsidian Entertainment. So keep your eyes trained right here. Now, whether in the studio or we are home vigorously washing our hands, all of us at Inside Xbox wish you a happy and healthy days of great games and fun ahead. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.
Okay. That's cool. That's dope. I like it. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's actually that's not bad. That's not bad. So all right, cool. I know I'm sort of like in this just chatting sort of screen right now, but that's it. That's it for the Blind Gamer Reacts. I'll have a much better sort of setup for the next time. This is sort of like a spur of the moment. I figured I wanted to basically just log on and not stream it. I was a little bit worried about just streaming it because it's only just for like an hour or so, but I wanted to at least have something for like to record it and see if people like it. So if you do like it, give it a like on this video, or leave a comment down in the description down below. What are you excited about? What did you like to see? And make sure you click the subscribe button. Would really appreciate it. And hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos come out. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, that's it. That's my first Blind Gamer Reacts. We'll see if I keep doing it. All right, have a good one. As always, I remain obediently yours. Bye.